Welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast video. In today's video we're going to be using Pyke and going up against Aurelion Sol. So the relics we're using is a Gatebreaker and then Stalker's Blade. We're going to be summoning him a lot of times, and so this will just help to level him up. We need Pykes to deal 15 plus damage to start getting those board wipes. We're just level 20, but we did get him to 3 stars. So now game start, grant Mariner's Ruse. That is 1/1 and Lurk, and can also stack. So grant that to 4 random allies, and then when you get the attack token, grant it to 2 more, and then draw 1. So every time we get the attack token, we're buffing more units, and we gain 1 extra draw. So if possible, we want to get the attack token more often, so either getting Rally or getting some scout attacks in. The 2-star, when an ally dies, create a random lurker that costs 1 more in your deck and grant it 1/1. So we don't feel too bad about our lurker units dying, or when our allies die, because we're going to be putting more lurkers in our deck. And this works out decently well. It gives you a lot of your own cards back, because the only lurk cards are really Pyke and then also Rek'Sai. And then the Rek'Sai cards also work pretty well, giving you predict to make sure you get your lurk off. Alright, so let's see how we can do against Aurelion Sol. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting pretty close, but don't have too much longer. Alright, Fixer Upper is not bad, Seat of Power is not bad, as we often want to be attacking. Even Endurance could be okay, but we really want to try to get a good power. Wild Inspiration isn't too bad for Pyke, as you are creating cards and putting them in your deck. Stacked against them, also not bad. I think I'll go with this. I don't want to use all of our rerolls here. Could help us out later, especially if we hit the break point of getting 40 cards, so that the first card we play every round costs 2 less. Really can help us be aggressive in the early game. This won't help us in our first match though, as we just have 18 cards. Alright, so Ashe has power overwhelming. Karma with duplicate, of course, that will be a bit rough. Viktor, unstable inventory, that one can be, well, can be very strong or can be very weak. Alright, let's take a look at Aurelion Sol. Unyielding. It's honestly not the worst. I would rather have this than him have like mana, the Mana Soul one, where he gets an extra mana gem every round. So we will have to deal with more health, but it is just 30 health instead of the like 50 health that he has. Alright, so let's see what we can do. I am worried about that Karma though, because they play Karma the first round, and since she levels up, they're both like 50 stats, like 50 health, 50 power. Alright, we'll get rid of the Petty Officer for now. Alright, so that got some. Our Snapjaw Swarm got a lot. You want to just be checking who gets that Mariner's Ruse. We will save this for another round. Actually, you know what? We'll play Bloodbait here so we know we're going to get our Lurk off. And then we'll play with the Swarm. Since they have the power overwhelming, we want to try to get rid of all their cards on their deck or on their board if possible. So we'll use our Swarm again here to try to get another Lurk off. So Lurk can happen once every round, and so you really want to be trying to attack every round to activate it if you can. Alright, so we'll play a Swarm here. We're going to just attack with our units. We're probably going to use a Bone Skewer to put Pyke on the top of our deck, but we'll see how they block. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. I think I'm actually going to get rid of their other Poro, just so they have one less unit that's getting stacked up. So the reason why this is good to do is Pyke then with striking did a little bit extra damage, but we also gave him the buff with the Bone Skewer. So he's going to have an extra 3/3. Hopefully they don't open attack. Okay, good. So yeah, it is an issue that we aren't able to block. Not the best. So this is the one thing with his power, is it can just put all of your items and units on a single card.
The time is right. Strike now.
Alright, we'll play the Predict. So yeah, these are the cards that we haven't been drawing as much, but have... Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so we'll play here, see if we can... Nice. So yeah, Pyke is very much a bit of an RNG champion. So we're going to start out with a Predict. And now we can let Pyke kill her and end the game. So really not the best start for a match. Bone Skewer though, giving us an epic item, pretty great. Let's see what we get for the support champion. I think we'll actually go with Ashe, giving us a bit more sustain and potentially some more frostbite. We're probably going to cut the shaman. It's sad that we took so much damage, but it was just pretty much Ashe getting one hit in. So a bit unfortunate. Poppy, Mana Flow, Sejuani. Let's see if we can get through this without taking any damage, shall we? We're not going to get our power to actually activate, so that will be nice. Yeah, hold on to Ashe. We might need the heal. So I'm going to actually try to slightly cheese the system here. So we're moving Pyke to the top of our deck. And now we're going to attack, so we know that we're going to lurk. And then Pyke is now going to transform. There we go. We got that extra attack token as well. Very nice.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Let's see. Will that do enough damage? It will. Perfect. We want to get rid of their overwhelm unit. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Gonna use the frostbite here. Trying to save as much health of our Nexus as possible. Alright, we'll play Ashe. We don't want to play her for a discount, as we want her to be able to heal our Nexus for as much as possible. Alright, so we'll put this here. Well, yeah, she can go down to 1 health. We are more worried about killing their units than saving our own. Alright, so very nice. We were able to frostbite that. Alright, we're just trying to get as much damage down on their Nexus as possible. Will we have enough? I think, yeah, well, we should be good. Alright, so we'll kill their Sejuani. Don't want that big overwhelm unit being able to attack and hit our Nexus. Alright, so we'll play this here. We have a nice big strong unit that can block. And we'll frostbite them at the next round start. Good, they didn't attack. They didn't want those impact units getting through.
Avarosa, guide me.
Alright, so we're just going to attack. Another one's going to get frostbitten, so they can only block with one unit. We just need one unit to get through. Alright. We're able to come through with not taking any damage. It is annoying how we took one hit and it was most of our health gone. Getting a bit more brittle steel, and also having predict is very nice for Lurk. Tahm Kench with unyielding, Jhin with perfected mana flow. I think we're going to go for the shop and see if we can get a decent power. Enfeebling Strike is decent. So it's not the best adding more units to your deck, because then you have more units that aren't lurkers. So we're not going to do Caught in the Cold, even though if we weren't playing a lurker deck, I'd probably go with this. But I'll go with the Archer because it does have a chance to hit and get Lurk. And then also Barrier plus Frostbite. This unit will really help us survive. Because that's one thing, is this is kind of a ramp deck. You're waiting to get all of your units stronger and stronger. Alright, we'll hold on to Ashe for the sustain. Alright, I guess we'll go with Petty Officer.
A little luck for those who need it.
Double pay for the next kill.
Protector, shield me.
No Lurk, sad.
Protector.
Interesting. Alright, we'll just get Ashe on board, get a bit of a heal. Alright, we'll just attack, try to get some damage down. They're still not going to play anything? I mean, I guess we'll play a Pyke. It is pretty bad that we're not getting any lurk effects off, so we keep... we have too many other cards. So I think I'm just going to use Bone Skewer on anyone he tries to eat. So not getting a lot of damage down, but the Enfeebling Strike is making him weaker, so that's not too bad. This Scout on Ashe will actually be pretty good.
I'm sure there's something for my taste.
He has Unyielding, right? Yes.
No desire. Well, if it ain't the eyes of the Aurelion
So we still didn't get Lurk off. So I'm going to put Pyke on the top of our deck so that the next time we attack, we'll get that Lurk effect off. Because the fact that we've attacked many times and still haven't gotten it once is pretty terrible.
My aim is true.
Yeah, we'll play Pyke. We're going to get another one this next round, but we might as well attack. I think we'll leave Tahm Kench right there. We don't want him to be able to play another one for cheap. Or, well, another one and get all of his stats back. If he tries to consume any of our units, then we'll kill him. Oh, we didn't get it because of the crystal arrow. Because we had a Pyke on the top. Oh, well.
Off we go.
Alright, we definitely don't want... We don't want to take any damage here. I'm hoping that we can avoid having to heal at the healer and can instead cut a card. Goodness. We really need to cut this because it's just taking all of our Mariner's Ruse, and we're not able to play that. So the support, give my supported ally 1/1 my keywords. That doesn't work with Scout, by the way. Yeah, we'll attack, see if we... Okay, we got Lurk off for, like, the first time. Oh, my word. Huh. The Enfeebling Strike will actually work pretty well with Ashe. Blood in the Water, always great to get for Pyke. For one, it's a spell that has Lurk, but then it's giving you Rally, getting that attack token again. Very nice to have. Oh, it's a Karma with duplicate. So we're probably going to die here because they're going to play Karma immediately. And both Karma's going to be very leveled up. Probably should go for the heal, but I'm going to be very greedy and go for the shop. Trying to get some power that can really help us. It's a blocker. It's fine. That might actually save us this next round. Yeah, I can't really get anything else. So let's see how we can do against Karma. You know what they say. Karma is a bitch. So Blood in the Water, not bad. Well, actually... Oh, we're going to get rid of this, but Since we're going to start out with the 10 mana, having the Blood in the Water might actually be pretty useful. Alright, so we're going to start off with a attack, see if we can get that lurk effect. We can. Nice. And now the double giant karmas. Okay, it's not as bad. I thought they were a lot higher before. I mean, that's still very high and annoying, but could be worse.
Take the high ground. Everything's better with company.
Says you.
So here's the issue. I don't want to necessarily attack and lose a lot of my units to their karmas, and then their karma can come down and attack us and just kill us because we don't have any blockers.
Never turn your back on me.
I think what I'm going to do is try to just level up our Pyke as fast as possible. Alright, I guess we'll try to get this karma down a little bit. We need to... Oh, we can't get the lurk effect off because we already used our attack. Wait, we used our... Did we already lurk? I think we did. Yeah, I will hold off for now. I don't want their karmas to be able to attack without any blockers. Because if one karma gets through, we die.
They thought they were safe.
Alright, so Pyke's leveled. Figures are just going to attack with the giant karmas. Alright, so we will attack or block like this. This will give us a rally, which will give us another draw. We do have that enfeebling strike.
Tide's rising. I wasn't ready either.
Alright, we'll try for the karma.
I'll take my share. You cut my line.
So we're trying to make it so our units can't die, because we need the blockers. But we also want to do as much damage to them as possible. either killing their units or just attacking them enough that their power value is very, very low. If possible, we can get Pyke to attack or block and just annihilate them, essentially. Alright, so this unit is going to get their attack reduced down to 0, and so Pyke won't take any damage. We'll then try to attack with the rest of our cards. Some of them might die. But we need to try to get rid of their units. And if they block with their karma... Okay, they did. Nice. Alright, so all of their units are going to die other than their karmas. Alright, we'll play our shaman, we'll have a nice big meaty blocker, and then also frostbite someone every single round. We'll monster harpoon the karma. We want to get their attacks so low that we don't even have to worry about them. What on earth is that doing? So it recalled a karma, but they won't be able to play a karma as a karma because they have karma. Okay. Well, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Huh. So they could have won. Instead, they decided to grab one of our units. Alright, we're going to attack with everything. They won't be able to block with their two strongest units. Oh, wow, we... Okay, we somehow were able to beat Karma without taking a heal. And now we have a full heal again. They could have won right there, but they decided not to, apparently. I am not going to complain. So quick strike, Pyke. This will potentially end up killing him, but this will give us another way to get Lurk off on the rounds where we don't start with the attack token. And then it'll also just let Pyke do more damage. So pretty decent. Round start rally. Very, very good. Alright, heal, spells. We're actually going to go for the heal and probably try to cut a card. Gangplank, power overwhelming. Fiora, power overwhelming. I guess we'll go with Gangplank. It was really a toss-up. Fiora, the last couple times I've fought her, has actually been fairly easy. But yeah, we'll go with Gangplank. Yeah, I'm actually fine with this. The Snapjaw Swarm is pretty good to have, even when we're starting with the attack token. Now that we have round start rally, though, we should be able to scale up a lot faster.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much. Add this to your bill.
With the left.
Yeah, we're not going to actually bother with the powder kegs right now. We just want to try to get him down as fast as possible. And we can just do this. So Pyke, even without really scaling him much up at all, is now almost leveled. Sure, let's get another snapshot. So Pyke is almost leveled up. We can use a bone skewer to level him up.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Alright, I think I'm going to wipe the board with Pyke. And then attack with a Snapjaw Swarm, making sure we get him lurking. Alright, very, very nice. We really need to cut this shaman. It's so expensive. Huh, that's the card they stole from me. Man, the petty officer has been getting a lot of those buffs. Well, that was relatively easy. That is one great thing with Pyke, is he just starts scaling pretty crazily throughout the course of an adventure, because he scales so well with extra items on him or powers. Alright, Ezreal, level up, Zoe with duplicate. We're actually going to go for Zoe. How many cards do we have? There's 6. So really we want to cut the Rime Tusk Shaman and potentially the Monster Harpoon. You want to get as many spells out of your deck really as possible that don't have Lurk on them. There's some you need to have, like the Bone Skewer, which this is honestly really annoying, the fact that it doesn't have Lurk, but whatever. We do need to try to hit 40 cards before we get to Aurelion Sol. That way we get 2 off with stacked against them. So we need to cut some cards, but we also want to save some others. Yeah, they'll probably block this one and kill it, but it's fine. That rally is so strong just for giving us extra draw. and stacking up more items on all of our cards.
Of course, he'd pick the highest cave.
Ooh, and we got a Pyke on the top. That's going to be great. Little sad that we just took all that damage, but it was 4. We can heal that up. So even though we know that most of these units are going to die, we're doing that to level up Pyke more, but also to just reduce their attack with enfeebling. There he is. I was like, I thought we had Pyke on top. Alright, I'll just play... So I somewhat wanted to wait for them to play a unit, but this should be fine. They can't block everyone. So we'll just open attack next round, and we should be good. Goodness. That is perfectly fine. Yeah, we're having a much easier time now than we did for our first couple matches. Alright. I mean, sure, I guess. We probably have too many of that in my deck. 6 of them. Oof. Yep, that'll be fine. That'll help Pyke level up a little bit faster. That is Lurk. Yeah, we won't bother. Champion chest, we probably want that. Zed. I'd rather go against Darius, to be honest. That duplicate is going to be pretty rough, though, but I believe in us. We can do this. Alright, Blood in the Water, not bad. But I do want some cheaper spells. We need to be very aggressive. It's actually decent getting some of your non-lurk cards in your opening hand, because that way you know they're not in your deck. Double City Breakers, how fun. Alright, so they're blocking with at least 1. And we can use a Monster Harpoon to kill the other one. Not bad. Yeah, I think Monster Harpoon, it's not a bad spell, especially with all the items we have on it. It's just an issue where you want to be able to get your lurk effects off. Yeah, we'll just attack like this. We want to get rid of their cards, so it's like I might want to wait, but... Alright, we'll do this, and we will do this. Get rid of both of their City Breakers. We don't want to be taking all that chip damage. We won't get the vulnerable off, but I think just having a lot of units to overwhelm them could be pretty beneficial. They are getting close to getting their Darius out though, so that's not great. Alright, so we'll frostbite this, keep our unit alive. They have not been able to do any damage to us so far, and we'll just open attack and end the game. Very nice. Pyke is pretty strong. We didn't even play Pyke that entire game. Let's see what we get for this champion item node. Gain more of our alert cards, not bad. Yep, 3-1, just letting him, he's pretty much almost guaranteed to level up when we play him now with the double strikes and the free attack. Alright, I think I'll actually hold off on the Monster Harpoon. It is working pretty well. And yeah, the actual cards we have in our deck, pretty good. We're one away from hitting 40. And so we want to have that, we want to be able to hit 40 so that we can get that effect off twice. Let's hope Viktor isn't too annoying with unstable inventory. I've had some matches, like 1-against-1 with Poppy, that had unstable inventory, and about half of her deck had the mana crystal where when you play it, it refills your mana. So they were just able to play that over and over and over again, and it was very annoying. We're going to hold on to the Monster Harpoon, because one, it doesn't have Lurk, so having it in our hand, not bad. And we want to be able to remove some of their threats if we see them. Sad, no Lurk effect. Aw, I wanted them to play something so we could kill it. Oh well. Alright, we'll play Pyke now that we have a unit to attack. And we get Lurk, and he's gonna level up. Perfect. Alright, we'll just immediately try to kill it. That way, getting rid of an annoying threat that can scale, but also not having a blocker. So we can just keep attacking. We'll be able to open attack next turn. And if the game doesn't end here, we do have a swarm to be able to win. Yep, that's fine. All right, very, very nice.
More names off the list. More names on it.
Now, let's see what we got. Alright, so giving us more damage and more survivability. Not bad. Yep, we'll just go with that. I think we'll just go with flexible game plan. Yeah, make sure we're like drawing our Pyke in the beginning. Alright, Lee Sin with Unyielding, Yasuo, Power Overwhelming, perfect. And we have plenty of gold, or coins, whatever they're called, for the shop. So this is a little expensive. I like having the swarms though. Those free attacks are pretty awesome. It's not as needed anymore since we get the attack token every turn, but it's kind of funny to be able to play this right away. And we got a lurk with Pyke. Perfect. I'm going to save this. We're probably going to need it for Yasuo. Potentially Pyke will just be able to kill him, but we'll see. Yep, that's what I figured. Goodness. Holy crap. Pyke got so many of the items on him. Look at this. It's just like all of them so far are just on him. Oh, goodness. So we're just gonna end the game. Perfect. Oh, man. With the massive amount of damage Pyke can do, and the fact that we have Enfeebling Strike, we actually have a decent setup for Aurelion Sol. Alright, we don't really want more spells. Hextech Observatory. Sure, it's going to give us more mana. So what it does is when you play a spell the first time each round, it refills your mana equal to that spell. It's essentially Lux star power, pretty much. Unfortunately, we don't have any rerolls, and we don't really want to add more things to our deck that are going to stop us from getting our lurk off. Alright, so we have Azir with Mana Flow, not great. Fizz with Level Up, also not great. And Aurelion Sol with Unyielding, not bad. Yeah, 3-star Pyke. Well, Pyke in general is pretty fun, especially near the end of the adventure, because he just starts getting ridiculous. Yeah, I'm actually fine with this. A bunch of low-cost cards will be very nice. Also, we're going to draw so many. So they're probably going to play Azir. So I'm just going to pass. Yep. So I will kill him just so that we can attack and get more damage down on their Nexus. We don't have to worry about a blocker. Alright, very nice. And now when they attack, as long as Pyke can block and survive, he can wipe their whole board.
You shall all bow to your emperor. You should have died when you had the chance.
Yeah, I'll play this unit's gotten a lot of buffs on it. Alright, I'm going to give him vulnerable. So Pyke will attack him, and then everyone else will just be able to hit the Nexus. Easy. Yeah, our power that's giving us 2 cost for our first card every round is pretty massive. Really helps us ramp up quite fast. Man, we're getting a lot of these archers.
Let's go paddling.
Alright, so Blood in the Water, a bit expensive. And also, these both have Lurk, so getting some more cards like these two that don't have Lurk on them, pretty nice. Alright, so we're going to pass again, and they'll probably play Fizz. So yeah, we'll just pass. There's Fizz. We'll just play Pyke. Ah, that's great.
Let's change the world.
Let's kill Seraphine. We don't want another blocker getting in our way, so even though Pyke could kill her without much of an issue, man, the amount of stuff they're able to play for like no mana is really annoying.
There's another one.
Alright, we are just going to attack.
No outsiders.
Yeah, that's fine.
Left foot, left foot.
Alright, we're just gonna deal 1 to their Nexus and then attack again. Stop summoning stuff.
A chill in the air.
Alright, so that was longer than it should have been, but still pretty easy. Now we just have Aurelion Sol. I think we should be pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with Ashe. We do have to burn through 2 health bars, so this will be interesting to see. We do have a pretty good setup though, so I think I will actually hold on to Blood in the Water this time. Getting an extra rally could be pretty important. So I'm going to risk the pass here. Hopefully we don't pass back and end the round, but we want to be able to get Pyke to take out a unit. Nice, he was able to start out with a bunch of items. This will be very, very good for us. He levels up before he even hits. Gets his 3rd hit off. That's pretty, holy crap. That's a lot of damage. And if we need to save Pyke with a bone skewer, like it's not an issue. Alright, yeah, we're not going to play Bloodbait. We don't want to... we don't want to use our 2 cost reduction on something that already costs, like, nothing. So we'll just let him attack. They're just gonna take it, apparently. Alright, we're going to use Monster Harpoon. That should nerf them down to the point where he's not going to kill Pyke. And then Pyke will kill them both. Is what I think should happen. Yep. So a little sad that we now can't use our blood in the water that we wanted to, but not too bad. So yep, we will just attack. Most of their really annoying spells are... Oh, they're just gonna take this one. Alright. So we're gonna get a rally off. So that's not even going to kill Pyke, but we will summon another Pyke. And it kills the egg too. Wonderful. Oh wait, no, the egg came back. Can the egg block? Alright, we're actually going to slightly... Well, no, it's fine. As long as one Pyke gets through, they're gonna die. Alright, that was Pyke versus Aurelion Sol. That was actually, as far as the last battle, one of the easiest Aurelion Sol fights we've had. Granted, they didn't have mana flow, they didn't have duplicate. But yeah, that was actually one of the easiest fights. Hilariously, our first match against Ashe was more difficult than our last fight against Aurelion Sol. But that's kind of the great thing about Pyke. He scales up through matches, but he also scales up through adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, throwing in a like and subscribe would be very helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching that video all the way to the end. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. We're putting out multiple videos every single day for Path of Champions content. So if that interests you, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and welcome to the channel. Have a great day.